Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So the Hisuian Decidueye is coming out next week, actually a week from now. We did 5 physical Pokemon that could make the raid easy, and we also did 5 special attackers that can make the raid easier. So wherever you're doing a solo, you're playing with friends or playing with random people, these Pokemon are going to increase your chance of success considerably. So if you want to build a few of them, then let me know which one is your favorite. If you have a completely different Pokemon, then let me know as well. I'd love to hear about it in the comments so I can build them for myself. Now, up first, we're going to have Toxapex. Now, Toxapex is a poison and water type, so it's not weak to grass. It resists fighting, neutral to flying, because it's probably going to have the stab moves, a grass type, and a fighting type, and then Brave Bird on top of it. On top of this being a really nice shiny, it's also an amazing support. So we're going to be running the poison type Tera. Tera doesn't really matter too much. If you do get enough attacks away, you want to Tera into a poison type, so you resist grass types as well. In case of the grassy terrain, just massive damage output on you. We're going to be a very bulky, so we're going to be able to take some good hits. Held item is going to be leftovers. This gets us back 6.25% of our health at the end of every turn. Helps keep us alive every single turn, so the timer doesn't go down, and you can't really support your team if you're not alive to do it. So EVs into full in HP and defense. We've not bothered with special defense. It's probably going to be mainly physical attacking because it has a triple arrows, it has leaf blade, it has brave bird. They're all physical attacks, all very strong. We have the bold nature, which is up in defense, down in attack to increase that defense even more. I mean, even if it does have a special attack or two, look at that special defense, and that's our weaker out of our 2 defenses. 443 defense, amazing. You want max IVs in everything except for attack and special attack don't really matter. You want the ability Limber, helps us from getting paralyzed. I don't know why we would get paralyzed, but it just seems like the stability that this Pokemon has. In case you want to use this in future raids, moveset, we have Chilling Water, Stockpile, Recover, and Acid Spray. Now, Chilling Water is a great move when we attack. It lowers the target's attack stat by 1 stage, so that's going to help all our team survive, including ourselves. It's going to be a great move. Great for supporting. I love using it. Now, Stockpile, in case we need the extra defense and special defense, don't know why we would, but in case we do, it's there. Use it up to 3 times in a raid. Be careful when you do use it if you are using it, but it's going to be great for survival. Now, Recover increases our HP by 50% in case we do get hit with a nasty crit and just something happens like weird that puts us on low health. Acid Spray is there to support the special attackers, lowers the special defense by 2 stages every time we hit the Decidueye with it, and it can break through the shield, so that's amazing. Next up, we have another water and poison type. We have Qwilfish. Now, I feel like this Pokemon doesn't get the credit it deserves. I think it's a great support Pokemon, especially with its ability. So we're going to be running the poison type Tera here, like the last one. We're going to be running the leftovers as well. If you don't know where to get the leftovers, by the way, you can get that from the Cascaraffa Delibro shop, which shows 6.25% of health at the end of every turn. Amazing. EVs into HP and defense again, and not as high defense as the last one, but it's still going to be decent. Bold nature again, max IVs and everything except attack and special attack. Ability, very important. We're going to be running Intimidate. When we enter the battle, it lowers the attack stat of the Decidueye automatically by 1 stage. Amazing ability, and it's going to be one of the main reasons why we did choose this for a support. Now, the moveset is going to be nearly identical. We've got Chilling Water to lower the attack stat of the Decidueye. We have Stockpile to increase defense and special defense. That's going to be needed more here than the last build because we are more frail. Acid Spray to lower the special defense of the Decidueye for our special attackers to just do loads of damage. And that's just there for fun. Acupressure, it's just a fun move. If we use it on an ally, it increases 1 random stat by 2 stages. You got to have a bit of fun every now and then while you're doing it. Now, onto our 3rd Pokemon, we have another poison type. Now, you'll probably notice there are a lot of poison supporters here, and that's because poison resists both of its stab moves. They're just going to be the best type in here, and it's super effective against its like actual type in Tera type. We have Swalot with the poison type Tera. Going to be running the leftovers again to increase that health throughout that raid, keep us alive. EVs into HP and defense. Now, this Pokemon has a quite high defense here. We're running the bold nature along with the max IVs in everything except attack and special attack. Ability doesn't really matter too much here, so you can just use whatever you have. Moveset is going to be Acid Spray, Mud Slap, Acid Arm, and Clear Smog. Clear Smog eliminates all stat changes on the Pokemon, so if the Decidueye nullifies and it still has like +2 attack, +2 defense and stuff like that, we can remove that. Acid Armor increases our defense by 2 stages when we use it. Great for survivability. Mud Slap, I wanted to get at least 1 Pokemon that had Mud Slap in the supporting build because it can help the entire raid. If your allies that you're randomly teaming up with choose Pokemon that are weak to the actual Decidueye, you can use Mudslap a few times and you'll have a high chance of the Decidueye missing. It's a very fun move for supports, and I feel like it helps a lot in certain situations. We also have Acid Spray to lower the special defense by 2 stages every time we hit them with it. So Swalot is going to be a great Pokemon here. I don't feel like Swalot ever gets used in raids, so it's a nice chance to actually bring it out, give it some spotlight. Same with Qwilfish. I feel like Toxapex is used quite a bit in raids. Now, up next, we have another poison type. We have the mighty boy himself, Clodsire. Now, I know everyone loves Clodsire, so how could we not do Clodsire for support? Now, we're going to be running the poison type Tera. We are neutral against his grass type moves, I should say, until we terrestrialize. So we're going to be using the leftovers to stay alive throughout that raid. You know the drill. EVs in HP and defense. Our defense isn't the highest here, but our HP is quite high, so it does make up for it a little bit. Now, we're going to be running the bold nature, down in defense, up in attack, increase that defense even more. Max IVs in everything except attack and special attack aren't needed. Now, you want the ability Poison Point. It's got a chance to poison the attacker if it makes contact with us, and this is going to be good for any Pokemon that might have Venoshock if your team's using the poison type Pokemon. Moveset is going to be an interesting one. This one of my favorite movesets of the supporters. Chilling Water, Acid Spray, Mist, and Mudslap. Now we have Chilling Water, lowers that attack. Great move. It'll weaken the Decidueye, keep our team alive. We have Acid Spray, lower the special defense by 2 stages every time we use it, can break through the shield. That will help our team do more damage. Also have Mudslap to make the Decidueye more likely to miss its attack, so that's great for the team as well. And we also have the move Mist. Didn't think Clodsire would be able to use this move, but it's great that it can. And what this does is it covers your team in a mist and prevents any of our stats from being lowered for 5 turns. So if it does have, say, Feather Dance or different stuff like that that lowers our stats, this is going to be great here. And this final one was actually suggested by Link and Presno on the Discord, so I felt like I had to put it in here. It'd be interesting to see how it performs against the 7-star raid. Going to be Clefairy. Now we're going to be running the Fairy type Tera. We're going to be holding the Eviolite. You can get that from the Deli Bro shop in Mesagoza. What this does is it increases our defense and special defense by 50% as long as we can evolve into another Pokemon. So EVs are going to go max HP, half defense, half special defense, just in case it is mixed. If it isn't and it's just pure physical defense, then you can change the EVs to max defense. Want to be running the bold nature to increase that defense even more, max IVs in everything except attack and special attack. Now 180 defense, 200 special defense. So this will, because it increases by 50%, that'll be 300 special defense and 270 defense. So quite high defense there. Not bad HP either. Now the ability is going to be Frengard. Very good ability. It reduces damage dealt to allies. That's going to help out our team loads in setting up at the start of the raid because they're not going to take as much damage. So great ability there. Very much needed. It is the hidden ability. Moveset is going to be Fake Tears, Life Dew, Cosmic Power, and Tickle. Now, Fake Tears lowers the special defense of the Decidueye by 2 stages, but it can't be used when the shield goes up. It's the only bad thing about this build. So if we do have special attackers on the team, then that will help them out a lot. If we have mainly physical attackers on the team, we do have Tickle. I'm pretty sure this is an egg move. I forgot already. It's only been like an hour since I made it. And what this does is it lowers the attack and defense of the Decidueye. So if we have physical attackers, it increases the team's defense because it's lowering the Decidueye's attack, but it also increases the damage of these physical attackers on our team. Great move. We have Cosmic Power in case we need an extra defense and special defense boost, because Clefairy is only a tiny little fluffy moonball. We also have Life Dew to increase the HP of our full team every time we use it. So that's nice to keep them alive after we've, say, tickled or something. Great build, honestly. And with the whole event that's on right now, it's not really hard to come by. You find Clefairies everywhere. Clefairy mass outbreaks anyway. You just connect to the internet. Those are going to be the 5 supports. Let me know which one you're going to use, if you're going to build any of them. And let me know if you have another Pokemon. Would love to hear them and see which Pokemon you are using. I might even build a couple of them and use them myself. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you on the next one.